Hey friends, Kris Krohn here.
Grant Thompson
from Self-Made, and we're here to help you rock your YouTube life today, because today we are back and we're going to be sharing how you get yourself to 100,000 subscribers.
And specifically in this video, I'm going to share a trick that I use personally to jump my channel from 50,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers in just 2 weeks.
All right, welcome back, team. This is really excited because today we're actually going to talk about how you boost your numbers and your subscribership to get to 100,000 subscribers. And for just a moment, think about that. That's a really big promise, and Grant's going to be delivering on exactly how he has done that. So Grant, let's go ahead and share with them how to do it.
So when I was starting YouTube, 100,000 subscribers was kind of like the first benchmark where you could actually make a sustainable living. It seemed like all the creators who had 100,000 subscribers were the ones who could pay their bills and almost start transitioning to full-time YouTube. So for me, that was a very important and significant goal. Now, in our last video, we shared 3 secrets that you can use to go from 0 subscribers and start building your subscriber base very quickly on YouTube using very organic and manipulatable methods depending on how much work ethic you have and how much time you're willing to invest. But in this video, I want to tell you some secrets of when I didn't feel like my channel was being validated enough, some things that I did myself to tip it over the edge. Number 1, I feel like it's very important that you're proud of the content that you make. I don't want you to be chasing views. I don't want you to be chasing trends or feeling like you have to do something that's just not you, or selling your soul, that whole feeling like I'm just giving myself away to get views. You can't feel that way. You have to really be proud of what you do. Make content that you're proud of. Make content that you feel like if it gets exposure and gets shared and comes back to you, it's going to make your life happy. It's going to make you feel better and validated as a person. That's really important because it's like karma. The more you give out, the more you get back. And so although there's no really measurable way to see how many subscribers you're gaining, the content will bring you value back as you put value into it.
And what I love about what you're sharing here, before you really get into the hands-on skill sets and technicalities of how you make it happen, it's so important to remember that in life it's 90% mindset and it's 10% skill set. And this really is a beautiful mindset to have because it's so easy to neurose and just allow your mind to perseverate over and over and over again. Did I do it right? Do I need to redo it? Is it good enough? And ultimately get it to the point that you can feel good about it, because it's probably going to be out there for a really long, potentially indefinite period of time. So do something that you feel good about, and then like Grant said, be proud of it.
Okay, now the second thing is going to sound a little counterintuitive to what we just talked about, but it is to look at the trends, look at what's popular, look at what is getting featured on the trending page or going viral on the platform. Now, it doesn't mean you have to jump on the bandwagon and do the things that are going viral, but it's good to use them as case studies and figure out what is it about these videos that's making them work. Why are they being shared? Why are they being featured? What is it about this content that this platform seems to like? And then the next trick is to figure out how you can convert your content or modify it so that it still fits that mold in a way that you're proud of. It's very important to get your videos seen. They need to be shareable. So every time you put something out and you don't feel like it's being shared, use what is working as a model to tweak yours until it's worthy to be on the trending page. Because if you can get your video onto the trending page, and I wish there was a way to actually say how to do that, it's really just make great content and hope you get picked up. But when you get on the trending page, you get a lot of exposure. You know, this is the front page of YouTube where people look for what's trending, what's going viral. So out of the top 50 videos, if yours appears somewhere in there, you're gonna get a lot more eyeballs, you're gonna get a lot more subscribers, and you're gonna pop up on the radar as somebody who is up and coming.
Well, another way that we actually do this, that we talk about in one of our other videos, is what we call keyword research. Because the reality is, one of the ways for you to know what's popular, what's trending, you can look at what's really working on YouTube, but you can also just start searching, hey, what are people searching for on Google? What are people looking for? And there's a way to look at the volume of that. And if I could shoot 2 different videos and one has low volume and one has really high volume, then the reality is more people are gonna find me if I'm doing my videos that are in alignment with me and what I can talk about, something I'm proud of, that first secret that Grant just shared, and then overlap it with, and what is the world searching for? What are they in need of, and what are they looking for? And if you can blend those 2 together, then you're gonna be authentic, genuine, and true to yourself, create something you're proud of, but also something that the world is searching for.
Now, the third thing I feel is very powerful. People often ask me, like, when did your channel break out? What was the moment where it popped, when you got discovered? And I could really attribute it to one moment in time. My channel had 50,000 subscribers. I remember.
You guys better watch out and listen up for this part, because this is why you're watching this video right now.
It really is. So I remember my wife came home with some balloons and a card that said, "Congratulations on 50,000 subscribers," and she brought me a bouquet of barbecue igniters. because he totally gets me.
All right.
At this time though, I'd been making videos for about 6 months. I felt like I was putting so much quality into these videos. I felt like they had all the criteria of trending videos. I just didn't feel like they were getting seen. Nobody knew about them. The algorithm wasn't treating them well. And I just wanted to figure out how to make it pop. So I had this idea. How can I promote my own videos? How can I incentivize people to share these videos and get them seen? And the idea that came back was I needed to create some kind of a contest. I had 50,000 subscribers, so it was an appropriate time to make a video saying, hey, thanks for 50,000 subscribers. Here's my way of saying thanks. Everybody who watches this video, go through my entire library of videos that I've made, choose your favorite, and share it to any platform you want. I don't care if it's Reddit or Facebook or any other platform out there, Twitter. Every time you get a like on that video or a thumbs up, that counts as a point. And in 2 weeks, I'm gonna circle back and I'm see everybody who's got thumbs ups or likes, and we're gonna tally that up, and who has the most is the winner, and I have all these different prizes. A lot of them were things that I had made in my videos, which kind of had sentimental or significant value to a lot of the viewers. So I had 5 different prizes, a grand prize, and then 4 runners up. Basically what happened is I put this video out, people chose the video they wanted, they shared it all over the place, and in that 2-week period of time, my channel went from 50,000 subscribers and exploded to 100,000 subscribers.
Boom! Oh my goodness, right now,
Yeah.
You have got to break this down, Grant, because for someone watching this is like I watched Nate on the other side who's filming this, and I just see him starting to salivate. Wipe that drool off your face. Yes, this is really juicy content.
Yeah, it's because I really knew that my content was good. I knew that it was meant to be viewed, exposed. It just wasn't, so I needed to be the catalyst to push it. And this contest, what had happened is somebody had posted a link to Reddit, and that had got viral attention, and it had got upvoted to the point where NPR recognized it, tweeted it out, and then somebody else picked it up, and it became this viral surge. The video that was going viral was one that I had made way earlier in my career. It was actually the 4th video I had ever produced.
Wow.
And it had just stagnated. It had not gone anywhere. And now, all of a sudden, it was everywhere, and Good Morning America Live was calling me. They wanted to do interviews. Huffington Post was calling me. They wanted to do interviews. And so now I'm going mainstream media and just had all this attention simply because I asked my viewers to share my videos and gave them an incentive to do it. And ever since then, the channel has been on the radar, and it's just kept accelerating and accelerating and accelerating as I produce content I was proud of.
Now, just for a moment, I want to just take a look at this, because you've shared something, Grant, that I think is really big. First of all, notice that it wasn't YouTube that just secretly found his video, his 4th video he ever made, and just blew it up. What Grant did is he actually, it's this concept of what it is to be self-made. It's like, I'm not waiting on YouTube to make me successful. This is in my hands. This is my responsibility. And basically Grant stepped out and he took initiative to make it happen. And so often when you look at people that are successful in life, there's this moment where you're like, oh my gosh, how did you create all of this? You're just this amazing hero, this huge successful person. But the reality is, it was a lot of trial and failing. It was a lot of 100-hour weeks. It was a lot of busting your buns. It was a lot of making it happen, but ultimately innovating over and over and over again. And what Grant did is he actually went off platform again, just like the other video where we talked about some of the different strategies there. And instead of relying on YouTube to make it happen, Grant went out there and he created this incentive. And Grant, I want to ask, is this something that our viewers watching this right now can also do?
I think they can. You know, I can't guarantee results. I wasn't even expecting that. And what was really funny about this situation is we were crossing 100,000 subscribers before my contest even finished. So I had to do another update video saying thanks for 100,000 subscribers. Whether that's going to happen for you or not, I can't say. But what I can say is if you wait for YouTube or somebody else to make you successful, it's probably not going to happen. If you take it on yourself to make yourself successful, that's where you're going to really start seeing results. So whether it's this strategy that I used 5 years ago to have this kind of success, or whether you're innovating new strategies that are more appropriate for your situation today, I think you're going to have results, you're going to have success as you follow through promoting yourself because you love the content and you feel like it needs to get to where it deserves to be.
So the biggest thing that I'm really hearing today from you, Grant, and I want you to correct me if you see it a little different, is that rather than focusing on a singular strategy, the reality is that if you are relentless and indomitable and that you keep innovating and pushing yourself out there, it could have been a vlogger that picked you up and actually helped spin you out really huge. It could have been a number of the different strategies. This just happened to be the one that worked for you, but it was really more of the fact that you were constantly putting yourself out there, innovating and working the system, that ultimately you ended up getting picked up. And that's what made your success inevitable, because you were going to make sure that you were the pusher behind it and not a system.
That's right. So if I were going to distill it, I'd say, you know, step number 3 really is to find ways to market yourself in a way that's respectable. You know, to get the attention, to push your content to where who needs to see it, who's going to benefit from it, and the way that you do that is just going to come through inspiration as you constantly think about it and do experiments to see what works and what doesn't.
All right, friends, you saw it here today. I'm a YouTuber and I get excited all over again just hearing that. Like, you know what? Actually, there's a couple things I need to go back on one of my other channels and rock it out. So just saying, I'm right there with you to take these strategies and take them to the moon. It's about getting out there. It's about making it happen.
This is what we get excited about sharing because we've actually done this. We've actually experienced it. And, you know, the reason we have this channel is to share these tips and tricks with you in hopes that it'll help benefit your life. And if you're in the position now where you want to make videos from home, if you want to do what you love, make a little bit of extra money doing it, that's the whole reason that we're doing our self-made training. Just a reminder, there's a link down in the description, or you can click the card up here to go check out the full course to get all the information.